like what was you doing before the media and the podcasting and stuff?
I got a history in a few different things.
Okay. Well, what can you speak about, or whatever you want to speak about?
I've written music.
Okay.
Successful music. I've been involved with a few things. My hands is in real estate. Back home, I have transitional homes where when people get out of jail or rehab or something like that, and they need somewhere to go, court order, where the state provides them housing. I have 2 of those in my city.
Nice.
I got a tour bus. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of box trucks. So I got a few things going on in my town, but I just been a hustler all my life, and that's just what it been for me.
And what made you decide to get behind the mic and just chop it with people and talk, or just chop it by yourself and talk about cultural topics? What was that moment?
I think people like us, bro, have an obligation to over-communicate. Those of us that have found the light switch in the dark room to be able to provide our families with something and change our lives for the better. I think we have an obligation to kind of give marching orders, And so when I first started, that was my thinking. Like, I would hear a lot of talking in the game and say, yo, they misrepresenting what I'm seeing. I don't see what they seeing. What is that? Why are they positioning that like that? That's before I knew about the business side of this thing. But I thought everybody was speaking from their hearts and they truly believed some of the things that they were saying, and I was confused. And because I have to lead this world to my little boys, I want to put some game next to some of this lame shit you see going on. And that was my thing.
That's what it is. And so did anybody inspire that? Like, was you watching some other podcasts or something else that inspired that, or you just?
Well, I watched the entire game. I watch everything. Whites, comedians, the true crime.
He said white.
Yeah. You did. Because I need to know the market.
Yeah. He said Joe Rogan, basically. I watch Joe Rogan.
No. Not just Rogan. I'm talking about, I know the field, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I know the entire field. This is not an accident I'm here without a co-host, right?
So you like the ball player in the league that know all the players.
I know what's going on, what they making, what they lying about, what it's worth, even if they ain't getting what it's worth. I'm familiar with the analytics of this thing.
Okay.
So that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, I want to be clear, a lot of people inspired it. Like you say, I look at Charlamagne, of course.
Salute. He
shout out to Charlamagne.
Yeah, shout out to Charlamagne, did a lot for me. But I even watched Joe Budden. I've watched Joe Rogan. I've watched anybody that's moving around and making money with this thing. If you made some money with this thing here, I know something about whatever you was doing. That was my thing. I came in for the money. I ain't come to play.
What? So what's your? Are there podcasts or media outlets that respectfully you say I could just do it out? I don't really stand for what they.
Yeah, it's a bunch of those.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of those. I think a lot of those people are behind some of the narratives we see now. I'm
interesting
loud
perspective.
Yeah, and for me, I'm loud about whatever because I don't need no relationship with nobody. I came in like that, so I don't mind saying people names. I don't mind addressing folks or handling what come with that. But yeah, it's a lot of people I can do without. I know I've been speaking about media so much, but I feel like I be sometimes confusing the markets. And I look at America and I say the best way to get through to people is to categorize things. So I got to figure out a way to categorize what it is these suckers doing so I can put a label on it.
What's the most sucker shit you done seen, like, since you been doing this?
Just getting in the way. These niggas be in the way, bro. Of the money. See, I think the super fan has been birthed and these niggas got microphones. So the super fan nigga is critical of things that's affecting the business in a way that I know he cognizant of, but the fans think he's still speaking from like a genuine place.